Hey y'all, it's your girl Ammoye, the Lightworker Soul Rebel, and I'm happy to be here with Mike to talk about Junos and everything else in between.
What up, Mike? Toronto. VK on the beat. Check. I'm in Toronto where you wanna get the city love. I'm from Toronto where you wanna get the city love. I'm in Toronto like we wanna get the city love. My city love me back for my city love. I'm in Toronto.
Welcome to episode 1846 of Toronto Mic'd, an award-winning podcast proudly brought to you by Great Lakes Brewery. Order online at greatlakesbeer.com for free local home delivery in the GTA. Palma Pasta. Enjoy the taste of fresh, homemade Italian pasta and entrees from Palma Pasta in Mississauga and Oakville. Visit palmapasta.com for more. Fusion Corp's own Nick Iones. He's the host of Building Toronto Skyline and Building Success, two podcasts that you ought to listen to. RecycleMyElectronics.ca. Committing to our planet's future means properly recycling our electronics of the past. And Redley Funeral Home, pillars of the community since 1921. Joining me today, making her Toronto Mic'd debut, it's 8-time Juno Award nominee, Ammoye. Welcome, Ammoye.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, Mike.
Do you know the name Susan Lucci? Does that name mean anything to you?
We were just talking about that last
Oh,
night.
were you? Okay, because firstly, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're nominated. When is the Junos?
In March. End
Coming
of
up.
March, yeah.
Okay, and they're in Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
What a glorious exotic locale. Lucky
they call
you.
it the Hammer Town?
Yeah, the Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love Hamilton, but, it's not the most exotic locale. But you're going to Hamilton.
Yeah.
Will this be your 8th Junos? Did you attend them all?
Yeah. No, we're not. Yes, actually, I have attended each
Okay,
one.
so not to bury the lead here. Again, big props to you. 8 Juno nominations. Like, that's significant to me to be nominated 8 times. But I couldn't help but notice you're 0 for 7. Like, the 8th is coming up now, but you're 0 for 7.
Yeah. I've been 0 for 7. You tell me. I don't know. In the reggae category, same category, mostly male winners so far.
Well, I looked it up. I was looking up who's winning these reggae recordings of the year. And I'm going to play the song that's got you nominated here in 2026.
Yeah.
Kirk Diamond.
Yeah, Kirk Diamond.
Kirk's a good guy?
He's a good guy. I like Kirk. I do.
Okay,
I like
so I
Kirk.
should remove the curse.
No.
I've been poking this voodoo doll all week. Okay?
No. Kirk is a good guy. He really is. He's humble. I like his, I just like his energy. I like Kirk. Yeah.
Okay, because Kirk's nominated again, and I think Kirk's he's got his Junos. I think it's time for Ammoye to win a Juno.
I think so too, man. I think so too. And it really shows my resilience because obviously I love what I do. So it's not even about the accolades. The accolades are great, obviously. But I just love and enjoy the ability and the opportunity to do what I love through music, which is healing, activating, inspiring people. And so this time, which is my 8th, is also that number. I believe in numerology. 8 is my life path number.
Okay.
And so maybe this will be the gift.
So what you're saying to me, Ammoye, is 8th time's a charm.
8th time might be the charm.
Okay, I'm excited for you.
Yes,
so
yes.
by the way, if you do win, when you make a speech, will you thank Toronto Mike for breaking the curse here?
I will thank my...
I might make the drive. I might make the drive to the Hammer.
Should.
I got a tip here. I'm almost afraid to say it because it's like an exclusive hot tip I got. And if it doesn't happen, it just means my source was wrong. Okay, so don't hold me to it.
Okay.
But it's possible when you're in Hamilton for the Juno Awards in March, where hopefully you win your first Juno, 8th time's a charm. I believe it's possible there could be a live performance from Rush.
Oh, really?
Like, which I don't believe is a something the public knows. Like, I think this is a tops. And If it doesn't
Top
happen,
secret.
I was
Okay.
fed bad intel. Please don't send me any hate mail, okay? But it's possible you'll be witnessing like it's obviously they have a new drummer, but Getty and Alex from Rush will be on the stage performing for the first time in a very long time.
Wow, that would be exciting.
Oh, if Ammoye joins them on
special.
stage, it'll be very
Hey.
exciting. So okay, so I want to introduce my listenership to more Ammoye and learn more about your journey and to talk about all this good stuff, reggae and more. But can I read to you what I consider like
Sure.
the official bio, just to give an intro here. So I don't know if you wrote this or if you have like publicists who write this. You'll tell me afterwards, but I'm going to read this. Ammoye's music is a fusion of reggae, dancehall, and R&B, delivering powerful vocals and meaningful lyrics that explore love, empowerment, and social justice. Join the movement of positive vibes and infectious beats as she seamlessly blends tradition with a modern global flair. Did you write that? Because I'm saying, I think it's
My
really
team.
good.
Yeah. I give them the highlights and then they put it all together.
But do you think that accurately
Absolutely.
reflects who you are?
Absolutely. I would say no. Take that out. I would make edits for sure. But no, that is exactly accurate.
Exactly accurate. Okay, so when I read that, I said, okay, I need Ammoye. But I will confess something to you. When I was promoting this episode, I may have accidentally called you Ammoye. Did you get that a lot?
I do get that a lot. Ammoye, yeah. Okay, sure. But no, it's Ammoye. But I do, absolutely, I get that a lot.
Is Ammoye on your birth certificate?
Ammoye is on my birth certificate, spelled Amoy.
Okay, you added, so for people who are searching on Google and Ask Jeeves and all these wonderful places, what you want to search for is Ammoye, Ammoye. So I thought
E is silent.
the E is silent. Well, that's what messed me up. Like I read that and I thought, oh, that's Ammoye.
Ammoye.
And then I learned I was wrong, as usual. So we're going to learn about you and your journey and what it's like to be a woman on the Canadian reggae scene. But I think we should start with the song that's nominated for Reggae Recording of the Year. This is your 8th nomination. So my typical question is, where do you put your Junos? But when you
I
are
have a
nominated,
space.
you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. It's been waiting on my mantle. It's been waiting. I keep dusting it off, getting it ready.
What year, do you remember what year you were nominated for your first Juno?
Oh, God. Oh, might have been 2002 if I remember.
Okay, that's over 20 years ago.
Was it?
Well, it's
Really?
2026.
I guess
just did,
so.
see, I did the math.
I don't count. I'm not,
math's not my strong suit.
Yeah, not really. But yes, I believe it was 22.
2002.
Yeah.
Okay,
2002.
you know what? It's going to happen for you. Like, I'm feeling it. I am going to just send a message. If Kirk Diamonds is listening to this episode, I want Kirk to know you've had your time in the spotlight. Ammoye is here. But let's listen to the song that's nominated, and then we'll get to learn more about you, okay?
All right.
Here we go.
You ready?
It's warming up in here.
Get ready. I'm gonna answer bar up on this one.
Come make we do this right and funk this up. Are you and me tonight? Tomorrow them not ready. We gonna drop it like it's hot, can't stop this. We reggae music, keep the people funkin'. Hey, see what you want is what we giving, and what you see is what you get. It's what you get. We keep it real, just opposite. We'll keep you moving and grooving, feeling good all night long. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want is more reggae. What you need, what you need, what you need, what you need is more reggae. What I want, what I want, what I want, what I want is more reggae. So let's funk this up, yeah, we'll funk it up. Funk up the place from the high to the low. Funk up the place when I stop, we are go. Funk up the people, no joke. Keeping it woke, try not to fight, let it flow. Don't you ever try to stop that. Take a listen to the music, make it come back. It's a rhythm and a soundtrack. Feel the reggae in the music, don't you fall back. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want is more reggae. What you need.
Ammoye, what are you thinking as you listen to more reggae, parentheses, funk it up? in the headphones?
It sounds good in the headphones right now.
Yes.
And it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. It makes me want to go dance. I feel like I need to be dancing right now in the studio.
Don't hit your head if you get
no,
up and
I
dance.
try not to. I try not to.
And may I let the listenership know, if they don't, see the video later, if they're just listening, a lot of people just put it on the headphones and they go walk the dog or they go for a run or whatever they're doing here. You've got magnificent hair.
Thank you. Take it back to the 70s. Afro.
Yeah, is it hard to maintain?
Not at all. He's a pick comb and I pick it out and it's good to go.
Okay, but you're not used to low ceilings in a Etobicoke basement. So,
Yeah.
Because there's two heights for you, right? You've got your height and then you've got your...
The hair height.
The hair height.
Yeah.
So you're about 7'3" with that hair height.
Right. And I like that. I'll take that.
Tell me a bit about this song, and tell me about this... Samora is a collaboration. Just tell me a little bit about this jam that's nominated for a Juno.
Yeah. So Funk It Up, more reggae Funk It Up, is about shifting vibration from complacency or negative vibes into a more positive, uplifting, high frequency energy vibe. Lift the people up, especially in these times. There's a lot of chaos happening in around the world and so on. And so I wanted to create something to take you away from that, an escape, if you will, and take you back into the heart.
Well, it's working. So,
Yeah.
for example, let me just give you specifics here. Prior to your visit here on February 10th, 2026, I was freezing my nuts off out there. Okay, we're talking minus 30 degrees. Okay,
Forgive me for that. Forgive me.
It was getting to me. Then you're in the calendar. I know you're gonna waltz over here. I won't give any specifics away, but I watched you walk a couple of blocks, right? I saw you coming, right? And I'm out there, and I was not wearing a jacket, and I was thinking, she's bringing the heat, like literally.
Sunshine.
So okay, and I listened to that song. Reggae as a genre, probably because of its Jamaican roots, makes me feel warm.
Good.
Which begs now that's going to be an important point though as we talk about the Canadian reggae scene and I wanted to start by just discovering when you arrive in Toronto, because you're born in Jamaica, right?
Yeah, I came here in '94 after I finished high school, and I was raised by my grandparents, and my grandmother passed, unfortunately,
I'm sorry.
the year before we came. And and then I came here to live with my mom, joined the church here. That's how I got started, was singing in the church choir back home. My grandparents were very strict Christians, and they had us singing in the church. I was probably singing from age 3. All of my family sings or play an instrument. And so that's how I started. And then I came here after high school and after the passing of my grandmother and joined the church here, Dundas Street Church of God, Pentecostal church.
Is that hardcore?
Very hardcore in that they, what I love about the Pentecostal vibe is that the music, they embrace the musical part of praise and worship. And so that's how I was raised.
Does anyone ever attend that church for the music?
I'm sure a lot of people.
I'm an atheist, but these jams I can't resist.
You would come for the music and fall in love. Absolutely. For
Is
the
that how they
music.
get you, right? They bring in the music, and then you discover
Absolutely.
the love of Jesus.
Yes, there you go. You go. There's
So-
an agenda.
So you're a teenager when you arrive in Toronto.
Yes.
So can you tell me what, when you get here, and you're still very young, but what do you know about Toronto's reggae scene, music scene at all? I'm just wondering how you discovered Toronto's scene.
Yeah, well, I didn't know much about the reggae scene, to be honest, because at that time when we came, my focus was the church and going to finishing school, and I wanted to become a flight attendant. So music, I loved music, but it was more so a hobby at that time because my family was not pushing for me to go into music.
But even though
full-time.
your family's very musical.
Even though they thought it was more so a hobby that most people would make money. People like us don't make a living from music is their stance on that. But I saw people like Julie Black when I came, and she was a member of that church actually. Yes.
What
back
other
in the day.
superstars are
I know.
I need the list. Are you kidding me? What are the odds on that?
I know.
Wait, this is Dundas and what? Where are we? For this church?
Dundas Street Church of God. I can't remember what.
Approximately. I won't hold you to the
it's
GPS
in the
coordinates.
I Park area, in that area somewhere.
Okay. Okay, so
Runnymede
the
and-
junction?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Long
Okay,
time-
I know Dundas and
Yeah,
Runnymede. Are
yeah.
you kidding me? I
And around that
do a
area.
Friday walk that starts at Dundas and Runnymede, and I just go Dundas to where it hits Bloor again, where the
Okay.
McDonald's is, and they got Bishop Morocco High School, and then I kind of come up Bloor to Runnymede. I'll tell you exactly where I am at all times in case you want to bump into me. Okay, so this,
So it's in that
is,
area.
Julie Black was a part of this congregation.
Yeah, she was attendee of that church, member of that church back then. And when I started going full time, though, she had just left and pursuing her music career. But I saw her doing her thing, and she's also Jamaican background. And I knew of people like Jay Douglas. You
Love that guy so
know.
much.
Yes, I love
Been here
Jay.
many times.
Oh, really? I love Jay. I just did a show with Jay, tribute to Jimmy Cliff.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Late great,
Yeah. So I saw them doing their thing, and heard of people like Leroy Sibbles doing his thing, and but more so, what caught my attention was as a female was Julie Black doing her thing professionally, and so I was attending Seneca for a while, doing traveling tourism, and then I realized I would only be feeding my pocket and starving my soul
Interesting.
if I continued on that.
and I want to
path.
write that down.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feeding my pocket to starve my soul. So I said, you know what? I love music too much to let it fall by the wayside and not, honor this gift that was given to me. And so I decided I was going to drop out. I recommend that
Wait,
for
drop
everybody.
out
but
of
for me-
Seneca?
Yeah.
Okay.
And pursue my music. And I've never looked back. And yeah, here we are.
And that's like, I don't know, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Well, you have to put in some time to get the 8 Juno nominees.
Yeah, I tell you, Tara did like all this time. So listen, this is why I'm saying I'm resilient, and it's not just about the Junos or the Grammys or the this or the that. For me, it's what I love to do. I enjoy what I do, and I do it for the right reasons. This is how I feel about it. I do it for the right reasons. I do it because I love it, and I want to motivate people to go out and do the same, find their joy and live their life purpose.
But some people simply create art because it nourishes their soul. But the goal, I suppose, or the ideal maybe, is to create your art that you love, but to nourish your soul and to feed your wallet.
Well, it obviously. So that it's a nice balance, right? But for me, I need to be doing what I love, and I know and I trust that the universe will then feed the pocket while I do that.
Okay, what if it doesn't?
Well,
You file a grievance with the universe.
I guess.
Call
But that's
Lauren
probably
Honick.
when you would know that maybe this is not the right path for me, because I'm starving out here. I need to make
Right.
a life,
You got to eat.
right? But I call it spirit. Spirit has made a way for me.
I need to fact check you. This is very embarrassing for me to fact check somebody of your stature. But earlier you were sort of suggesting your first Juno nomination was 2002. Did I hear
think
that
so.
wrong? You said
think
that,
so.
right? I recorded it. So
2002. I think so. I can't remember. You'd have to look it up. If
okay,
if
but I'm
lying,
here to tell you, you are incorrect.
Oh,
okay?
so when was it?
Your first Juno Award nomination was the 2013 Juno
Oh,
Award.
2013. Okay, there you go.
That makes
There
more
you go.
sense,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So now
There
we're
you
only
go.
going back 13 years or so. It was first the song Radio.
So I was mistaking. 2002 was when I did, around that time, it was 2010.
2010.
But 2002
okay.
was when I did my first demo, not
Gotcha.
my first nomination.
Well, you've accomplished so much. It's all a blur to you.
Yeah, man, it's been so long. I don't even keep track. I just keep going and keep moving forward.
It's my job to keep track.
Thank
so
you.
I get you here. I try to shake your brain a little bit and see
Yeah.
what spills out.
So you said it was 2013.
2013. So
Okay.
I know that you have a song Radio that was nominated for a Juno in
That is
2013,
right.
and I believe that is your very first Juno
It is.
Award
It
nomination.
was. Mhm.
Okay, so I thought while we walk through this here, because you're going to give me the dirty details on everything, but
Yeah.
I thought a couple of songs along the way, like we can listen together, and then you could tell me what we're listening to. You ready?
Cool.
We're going to do this again. Warming me up.
Baby, I love you so, and this is what I really know. And if you should ever leave and go away,
Ammoye, I Love You Too. What are we listening to here?
This is Baby I Love You So. And this is actually a remake of Jacob Miller. If you love reggae music, he's one of the veterans from back in the day who died pretty young in his career when he was just about to blow up. But this is a remake of his song. This was remade by these beautiful gentlemen, musical producers that I work with in Germany. Adapta from the Black Oaks label. And this came out, I think it was last year.
Okay. All right. Keeping track of you here. So
Yeah, man.
we have you inspired of sorts when you see what Julie Black is up to in
Yes.
church there. So where do you go from there? Like, I'm just needing to know how this cake gets baked. Like, how does a new Canadian just arrived as a
Yes.
teenager from Jamaica? How do you go from I'm going to church to taking
my music, right?
Toronto Mike to church?
Well, I was always writing my songs, and I started writing poems and little plays back home in Jamaica for the church, and then that turned into me writing songs. So when I came in, I saw people like I said, Julie Black, and I decided to leave Seneca and pursue music. BMG at the time was doing a songwriting competition. I entered a song called "So Down." It was actually one of my first proper song that I wrote and submitted it, and they liked it, and I got a call back, and that was motivation for me to say, you know what, yes, girl, you do have something. So that led to me meeting up with some producers at the Hive studio, Parliament Street downtown, where I recorded my first. They were interested, and so that led to my first demo, which is what I was referring to, but mixing up with during the nomination. So recorded that demo. I worked with, they got Jordan Jacobs, an entertainment lawyer, on ball to shop the demo around, and took us all the way to New York in the offices of Clive Davis.
There's a big name for you.
Yeah, and that deal fell through because of politics.
It's always politics.
Yes.
Politics and art don't often mix. Actually.
Yeah. But thank God that happened, because I was not ready for that vulture of what the music business was at that time. I would have been eaten up alive, honestly.
Well, you're
now that I know what I know.
Well, like, I'm thinking of who has been eating. I'm thinking of a Clive Davis prodigy. I'm thinking of Whitney Houston.
Exactly. Yeah, I loved Whitney Houston, but there's a lot of things that I've learned about that's been going on behind the scenes in this industry. Darkness.
That's the real talk there. What do you know? What do you know?
Lots of things, my gosh. Let's not even bring the vibration down. But yes, the industry has its dark side, the vulture side. And I still needed to develop my base, my foundation within myself. I had to know figure out who I was, so that I wouldn't be swayed by the outer voices and chaos and stuff happening outside of myself. So anyways, after that deal fell through, I was devastated by it, but it just led me into just focusing more on building myself up. And then I did EP, Kicking Rocks, with Aram and Cecily, Aram Scarum at the time. I don't know if you know those guys.
Harem Scarum.
Yeah.
Of course I do. That's my job to know Harem Scarum.
I love it.
Shout out to the Schools Out, the Degrassi Junior High movie.
Oh, no.
Listen, okay, there's Harem Scarum on there.
Oh, well, really? Yeah. No, this is Aram Scarum Cecily. They had a radio show, and they decided to...
different Harem Scarum.
Yeah, different for sure. It was a local...
That's a moment right there. I'm not editing that out. I don't care what you say. Keep going.
And so we did that EP called Kicking Rocks, and worked with Dubmatics. I don't know if you know who Dubmatics is. He's a producer here in Toronto.
Is he related to Bill King?
Yes, he is. The son of Bill King.
So you're talking to a big Bill King fan, because Bill King performed with Janis Joplin.
I know he did.
You know all this stuff, eh? Your King's been over here, but his son's a big deal.
Producer, yes, absolutely.
Dubmatics.
And I've also worked with Bill King doing something Express, Rhythm Express.
Okay.
And we were doing a few shows locally around town. So yeah, so anyway, so we did that and released that body of work. And then when a producer who heard some of that stuff approached me to do a duo album. His name is Rise Ashen from Ottawa.
Liza Shen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so that was my first full-length album, though it was a duo album, me and the producer, him, and that came out in 2010, and that was out, and then
And that's Happy Win.
that's called Affy Win. Right?
Affy, you don't say the H.
No, not After Win. Affy Win. Affy Win. The
I'm
A
learning.
is patois, man.
You know what?
Get
You know
with
what's
it,
funny? So
Mike.
it's funny you say patois. So I would think I would deem it inappropriate for me to start doing some patois. right
No,
now.
not at all.
Okay, well,
man.
let's have a little quick chat. Only because just before you showed up here, I had Donovan Bailey and
Hey, Donovan.
Jason Portwando sitting right here to record the first episode of the 6th season of Donovan Bailey Running Things, which is a podcast about track and field.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Before we press record, there's a lot of patois in this basement. Okay, so I sit here and I'm starting to catch on. It's quite something because
good.
it is English, but it's not. It's quite something, and
American
but I
English.
don't dare participate. but you giving me the green light.
Yeah, man. Do your thing. If you find a word that you can use, use it and speak it. Speak it like you mean it too.
When Snow released Informer,
Yeah.
which was about
Love
the
Snow.
time you showed up here in Toronto. He's a Toronto boy, Darren O'Brien, good friend of the show. He's been down here.
Yeah.
You were A-okay. You said you were fine with him doing that song in patois.
Of course, man. Listen, that's reggae music for you. It's all inclusive,
I'm relieved.
man.
I'm relieved.
Absolutely. And I love that song. I love Snow too as a person. I love Snow. So,
Yeah.
yeah man. The more the merrier.
So why do some people suggest that is inappropriate for a Toronto-born white person to speak in patois?
I don't know. I guess it's like that crab in a bucket mentality. They feel like
Shout out to Chaos.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. For me, I feel like the more the merrier. It's all inclusive. The reggae music is about bringing people together. Yeah. Right. This is what reggae is all about. It's rebel music. Bring people together. If you are about the movement and you're about uplifting people and making people feel good and it's positive, why not?
Informer makes me feel good.
It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good too.
You know, it holds up. I'll say this because I've been, because Snow came over last year and he came to one of my events.
Nice.
So I've been playing a lot of Informer and I had a bit of a break from Informer because it was
Yeah.
everywhere. And I said, we need a little break. But
Yeah.
now lately it's because
Coming
of
back.
my relationship with Darren. I've been listening to it again. I love it.
Me too. Me too.
And it's okay that he's a white guy of Irish
Absolutely. There's
descent.
lots of white people in Jamaica. There's Asians, there's white, there's Caucasians, there's Indians, there's
I
everybody.
know, but he's from Toronto.
So what? There's a lot of Jamaicans here in Toronto. A lot. It's the culture, and he fell in love with it. And why not, man? Express yourself.
Okay, so I can start talking patois.
Chat the patois. Chat the patois, man.
Well, Rob Ford was caught on video doing it at the, was it Steak Queen? Anyway, he was,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And there was,
Good for Rob. Good for Rob.
Good for Rob.
He spent a lot of time around people, so make him talk the patois.
shout out to Ridley Funeral Home. Absolutely. Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got you now. Just pick it up then. Sorry for the
No, man, it's
detour,
all
but
good.
I was curious, because Dub Maddox is a white guy. That's
Yes,
Bill King's son.
exactly. And he does beautiful reggae. And the guys that I just told you about in Germany, a lot of the guys that I work with actually, they're all white producers that make reggae.
Everyone in
music.
Germany is white. I've been there.
But a lot of the main producers that I work with from Jamaica are two Caucasian gentlemen, boys.
I'm learning here because I would think you would want to. I don't know why.
I work
You're
with all
from
of them.
you're from Jamaica,
Yeah.
but you're Jamaican Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay, you've been here since you were a teenager.
Yeah.
For goodness sakes. Mm-hmm. If you lose that Juno Award to somebody who is, let's say, a white person beats you out, you're fine with that.
I'm fine with that. Dub Maddox has won a Juno, and we were nominated, I think, in that at the same time together too. So it's all good, man. It's all
Okay, I'm
love.
taking a note though to get Dub Maddox down here because
need to
when
get
Bill was
Dubs.
over, I know we've talked. I know they work on a CIUT
Yes,
radio show together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a note here. I'm taking lots of notes during this visit here. So okay,
Yeah.
so we have you now in like 2010s here.
Yes,
I'm
I feel it.
continuing the journey because I need to know what is Canada's reggae scene like, but particularly breaking news. You're a woman.
I'm a woman.
You're all woman, okay?
Yes,
I
all
saw you walk
woman.
2 blocks,
All
okay?
woman, yes.
It's like, is it tougher to be a woman in this industry?
It is tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's been tough. I mean, a lot of times the promoters will put when I first started, I would be the first to go on a lot of times when nobody was in the audience. One or two, very scantily clad, out there. But it gave me that, that oomph I needed. I was able to master my craft and sing to those people as if it was 10,000 people out there in the audience. No matter how many people was in that audience, they were going to get the same show that 10,000 or 100,000 people would get. And that's how the word of mouth spread. It was from me being so professional. I take it not serious. There's another word I should use, but I respect the work that I do. I respect anybody that's in the audience that came out to see the show. And so people would recommend or suggest me to other promoters. And that's how I built my following here in Canada. And so after that album came out in 2010 with Riza Shen, a major producer in Jamaica at the time, Flavor McGregor, heard some of those songs and heard of me doing backgrounds for Tony Anthony, who's another well-known reggae artist here, and decided wanted to do a project with me called Baby It's You, and we did that record, and that's where I got my first Juno nomination.
Okay, first of 8.
Mm-hmm.
And counting.
First of 8.
And counting. And you've got the trophy case. It's ready.
Mm-hmm.
It's polished. It's just waiting for the baby.
Exactly.
Okay, and it's March. Some point in March in the Hammer.
Yeah.
I might bike there.
Yeah, 27, 28, 29. I'm doing Juno Fest on the 27th, I believe. And then our award, the gala night, is the 28th on the Saturday. Yeah.
Amazing here. Now, you've worked with some very... at least, okay, let me rephrase that. You shared the stage with some pretty big artists.
Mm-hmm.
So I may run down a little list and you could tell me, share the stage. Like, did you run on stage and then jump off? Is that what you did here? I need to know. So I'm going to start with a Canadian named Mike. Not me. We have yet to share a stage one day. That's a dream of mine. But Michael Bublé.
Yes, I love you some Michael Bublé.
Okay.
He loves his reggae too.
Is this a Juno stage? Where are we sharing the stage?
No, actually, on his tour. He was doing a tour, and we did a few dates with him. I sang backgrounds. He was singing with his orchestra.
Because you're not doing your reggae with Michael Bublé.
No, I would have loved. Oh my God, can you imagine?
There'll be a lot of heart attacks in that crowd.
No, but no, I love Michael. I love jazz. My favorite jazz player is artist is Chet Baker.
Oh yeah.
Love. He's like the soundtrack to my life, man.
Okay.
Oh, I love Chet. So when I was called to do backgrounds at the time, because I've done backgrounds for a lot of people, that was one of the ways I thought would be appropriate for me to make some money while I was, mastering my craft and getting ready to come out of the shadows of all these major artists and come into my own.
Well, a lot of big artists, like Sheryl Crow, for example, a lot of big artists start doing backgrounds like that.
Yeah. So I did a lot of that. And so, yes, Michael Bublé was one of them.
Okay, I'm going to give you another big name. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Shake that thing. No, it's Sean Paul.
Shake that thing.
I'm like,
see, your patois is actually really good, eh?
Well,
you can't even sing.
Like I said, it's been years of me sitting in this basement with Donovan Bailey and Jason Portmondo.
You've heard enough. It's, yeah.
I'm like Snow now.
I like it. Yeah, man. So, yes, Sean Paul. I've opened for Sean Paul several times.
Hey.
Actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's a good guy?
Yes, a very good guy. Very down to earth. And he's lived in Canada.
See, there was a moment where I think some people thought he was Canadian.
There you go. Because he lived here for a while.
He doesn't live here anymore?
I'm sure he goes back and forth, is what I know.
Okay.
Or heard.
Ziggy Marley.
Yes, Ziggy Marley and Kamani Marley as well. And Skip Marley just recently. I got to meet Skip Marley recently. But yes, I've opened for Ziggy Marley as well as Kimani Marley.
I believe the theme song to Arthur is performed by Ziggy Marley.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, some fun fact. You know these fun facts.
I know, yes. I keep up as much as I can.
All right, so speaking of Hamilton... Arkells, they'll be performing at this Juno Awards.
Yeah, that's their hometown. Yes.
And you shared a stage with the Arkells.
Yes, I sang backgrounds and sang with them on stage and sang on some of their records as well, singing backgrounds. And so, yes, Arkells, they're like family. They were like absolute family. Actually, Max was in the audience the other day when I was performing at the Jim McCliff tribute.
That's amazing. Max is a gentleman I've tried a few times to get him on Toronto Mic'd here.
Not yet?
Maybe I'll get to him through
man.
Ammoye.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
You should.
And get Julie Black
Reach out to
down here,
Ashley.
too.
Get to Ashley.
It's funny that Julie Black and Donovan are friends, and for one episode of Donovan's podcast, we brought in Julie Black, and I was like a little jealous. I'm like, I want Julie Black.
Yeah,
one
you
day,
should get
one
it,
day,
man.
one
Get
day.
Julie. That's another down to earth, such a authentic artist and human. I love her. Yeah.
Well, you had me at hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy. Actually, when the show that one of the opportunities that I got to open for Sean Paul was Brandy was actually one of the artists on that bill as well. Yeah.
Okay, I could throw more names at you. I'm going to throw one more name at you because it's a big name. Everybody knows his name. Wyclef Jean.
Wyclef Jean. Oh my gosh. That was just last year, actually.
Okay.
We were in Quebec. Trying to remember.
Festival d'été de Quebec.
Yes, exactly.
Is my French okay?
Yes, very good. Better than mine. Better than mine.
I got grade 9 French. That makes me a philosopher. I am, you are, we are. Like that's what you learn in grade 9.
Right. So so he was the headliner, the main act for that festival, and so I got to open and talk to him backstage, hug him up. I told him I was warming up the stage for him.
Absolutely. Listen, it was white hot, I think, when you were done. Shout out to Tom Cochran. So we brushed by this, and I need to come back to it because More Reggae Funk It Up, which is nominated for a 2026 Juno Award. It's your 8th nomination. You're going to finally get that trophy, put it in the... do they charge you for like if you win, do they send you an invoice?
They better not.
Like, honestly, I'm asking this.
They better not. They better not. No.
If you get an invoice for that Juno, send it to Clive Davis. Okay?
That's exactly what that's a good, yes, I'll do that. I'll take it.
Because I don't want you paying out of pocket for that. And I don't know if they do charge.
Can you imagine? I hope not.
I don't know why I think that might be true. Like, I feel like somebody told me that and it blew my mind.
Really?
Like, the physical trophy, like they send you an invoice. I hope I'm wrong.
You have to be wrong.
I might be wrong. You know what? I don't want to spread these rumors. So everybody, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, if you haven't figured that out yet, I don't know why I have a thought like that.
No, sir. No, okay. Alan, I'm gonna have to call Alan about that one.
Oh yeah.
No.
So, which Alan is this again? Just to be clear, which Alan? This is the the husband of Kim Stockwood, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Why is the Canadian music industry so small?
So tiny.
The son of Bill King is doing this, and the husband of Kim Stockwood is doing that. What's going on?
I don't know, man. It's a small world, I guess.
It's a small world. But speaking of that, we need to tell the listenership about Samora for a moment here because I think I teased it and then we never got to it. So More Reggae Funk It Up is actually a collaboration. Who is Samora?
Samora is from Suriname. She lives in Suriname. How do you say it? Surinamese?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. But she lives in Switzerland, Bern, Switzerland. I met Samora in 2020. We were supposed to be on the same bill for Reggae Divas here in Toronto. But then, of course, the pandemic happened, and so it was a virtual show. But we met virtually and stayed in touch on socials. And she's been so supportive. I love her. She's small like me because I'm a very tiny girl. I'm a 5'5". She's around the same. But
perfect for my basement. But remember, 7'9" with the hair.
The hair, yeah. And she has big hair too. Okay. It's big hair too. But so we stayed in touch on socials, supporting each other that way. And we always talked about we should definitely do something together. So now, come now to 2023, I think it was 2023. I was invited to Germany for Reeperbahn, to perform at Reeperbahn in Hamburg. And when I was there, she reached out, she was like, oh my God, girl, you're so close. You're so close to Switzerland. Let me fly you over and let's finally get into the studio. Right? And so, I went to Swiss after that whole run in Germany there, and then got got into the studio with her and her husband, who's also a manager and also produces, played me several tracks. And then I heard that, when I heard this one, I was like, yes, this one, because this reminded me of like Simmer Down, the early Bob Marley sound, and the Toots on the
We'll get to
Metal,
Bob
Monkey
soon.
Man.
Don't worry, we'll get to Bob
Yeah,
soon.
Monkey Man, Toots on the Metal, that sound, that ska sound that I grew up listening to back home, and listening to that on the sound systems back home. And so this reminded me of home, and it was fun. It was uplifting, and all the stuff that was going on in the news and everything. This was just, I just felt like this is what we needed to bring the people back to what reggae music really stands for. You know, joy, bring the joy back, bring the inner child out, you know, and be playful again, and dance, and just togetherness, unity consciousness, bring all of that back. And when she heard it, I wrote the hook on the spot. It just started flowing out with such ease and grace. And I love it when music comes to me like that, because then I know that this is exactly what I'm in alignment. This is meant to be. So I sang it for her, and she was like, yes. And she started DJing and right on top of the track, just like that. We wrote that song that night, recorded it the next day, released it last year, June, and here we are with the nomination, man.
Okay, no, so even though she's not Canadian, that didn't disqualify you from a Juno nomination.
No, because it's 50-50, right? So
Okay, I asked the tough questions on this show.
Ask away.
I'm asking. I'm spreading the rumors. You got to
Yeah.
buy that Juno. You know.
No, that can't be real.
You know what?
That
I'm going to
cannot
play a
be
song soon.
true.
I'm going to Google it. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Maybe.
A different award.
Oh, yeah, gosh,
Maybe.
can you
I'm sure the
believe it?
Junos can afford to.
No.
take
Yeah,
care
man,
of you.
exactly. Come on now.
You know, I'll never win a Juno, so I'll never know firsthand.
You
I'll
never
call
know.
up Dubmatics and find out.
Call up Dobbs, exactly. He's a winner.
Yeah.
I should ask him, actually. I will.
You know,
I will
what?
ask Dobbs.
Like Toronto Mike told me this. He's like, don't listen to Toronto Mike. He's making shit up.
Hey.
He's causing trouble here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to. I have more questions about your journey and some more music, and I want to ask about a potential inspiration or two.
Yeah.
But I do want to tell the listeners and you that the good people at Palma Pasta. So here's a big question for you. Do you enjoy Italian food?
I love Italian. My ex is Italian.
Ex?
My ex was.
What?
Yes,
How did
Abel is
this
Italian.
person become an ex?
I'm sure. Well, you know how things go, man. We're still best of friends. Okay. I'm friends actually with everybody that I've ever dated, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's the way to go.
Yeah, and he used to be my manager as well.
Okay,
back
so
in
just
the
it just didn't go long.
You know, we grow. You know, people just grow and they grow apart in that sense. But we stayed friends, and he's a big supporter of mine. He's actually one of my biggest supporters. He's a great human being, and he loves his Italian culture, and he's actually a chef as well. He cooks good food.
Okay,
He used to
he
feed me
knows
very
good
well.
Italian
I do
food.
miss that part.
He knows good, authentic Italian food.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're still friends with him, because you can
yes.
confirm with him that you get good, delicious Italian food at Palma Pasta. They're in Mississauga and Oakville. They sent over, Ammoye, in my freezer right now is a large lasagna that they want you to take home with you today.
Lies.
I would never lie to you.
I was just about to say I'm going to steal that from you, and then you really?
No joke.
Oh,
You're elite. So it's a
thank you.
large frozen lasagna.
I love that. I get to go home and not cook tonight.
It's delicious. If you're going to have a lot of leftovers, I hope you
love
have a lot
that.
of people that can join you for this meal. Join you for the meal, because there's a lot of lasagna there, and you're going to love
no,
it.
I'm going to have it for myself and my partner. We will have it. We'll enjoy it together.
Okay, well, you're going to have some leftovers too. And here's the, it's kind of a sweet thing they're doing at Palma Pasta. I just want to quickly tell you about, which is they have for the month of February, which, you know, Valentine's Day is in
Yeah,
February.
yeah.
You got any hot Valentine's Day plans?
Well, I was supposed to be doing a show opening for Leroy Sibbles.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Jay Douglas.
Yes.
Yeah. But why is this show not happening? It sounds like it's not happening.
Yeah, I just found out. I think it's postponed.
Okay.
They're postponing it or rescheduling it or whatever it is. that
Yeah,
they're doing.
postpone. Okay. Well, okay. For the entire month of February, if you buy heart-shaped pasta from Palma Pasta, they have this delicious heart-shaped pasta. It's great for Valentine's Day, but for the whole month of February, a portion of the proceeds goes to Hospice Mississauga. This is a compassionate care group that supports people in Mississauga. It's a really good cause. So I'm just here to tell the listenership to pick up your heart-shaped pasta, because it supports Hearts for Hospice. It's the name of this program, and it's going to help the Hospice Mississauga.
Oh,
Good people at Palma Pasta.
Thank you.
And while I'm telling you about good people, I'm sending you home. Your partner will also enjoy this. Some fresh craft beer from Great Lakes Brewery.
Oh, wow.
Right here.
Oh, for real?
I would. Do you think I'd give you these
You
gifts?
are being for real.
I'm
Okay.
for real. You got
right.
beer.
All right.
You got lasagna.
May I tell you?
So you enjoy a tasty lager. What do you got here? You got the Fighting Weight IPA. It's a lower alcohol octopus wants to fight. You got a
Okay.
Canuck Pale Ale. You're going to have a good time there.
All right.
I'm also sending you home with a measuring tape, Ammoye, because Ridley Funeral Home think it'll come in handy for you.
Okay. Funeral home. All right. Okay.
Okay. And I urge everyone to listen. Here's a couple of podcasts I'm going to tell you about.
Cool.
Ridley Funeral Home has a podcast called Life's Undertaking. We have Brad on the show tomorrow. He can tell us about his trip to Asia. So listen to Life's Undertaking. That's every 2 weeks. New episodes drop. Also, much love to Nick Iones. He has a podcast called Building Toronto Skyline, and he has another called Building Success. And it's been a pleasure to work with Nick Iones on these projects over the past year. And last but not least, Ammoye, do you have a drawer, a closet, maybe an entire room full of old electronics, old devices, old laptops, old phones? Maybe you got old cables in there?
I do.
You do.
Yeah,
I knew
do.
it. I
Yeah,
took one
I
look
do.
at you. I said,
Yeah.
she's
I do.
hoarding some old electronics, okay? Don't throw those in the garbage because those chemicals end up in our landfill. You need to go to recyclemyelectronics.ca, put in your postal code, and find out where you can drop it off to be properly
cool.
recycled.
Cool. It's a great idea.
Great
Okay,
idea.
Yeah.
And they've been a great supporter of this show. So I could have conversations with the Susan Lucci of the Canadian reggae scene.
It's so funny that back in probably around the fourth one, I was saying, "Oh my gosh, can you imagine if I'm the Susan Lucci of the Junos?" She got her final. She finally got it at 8.
She got it at 8? Is that
At
right?
8, yeah.
Okay,
At
all my children, right?
So yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm at my 8. So maybe this is my 8. This is the
You
time.
said it's a lucky number.
Yeah,
so-
it is my lucky number. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens.
Okay, I'm going to play a couple of songs and talk about some inspirations, but just to wrap up this journey. So things in this industry, I know you're not talking trash about anybody anywhere, but are people still taking advantage of you because of your gender? Is there still any
I don't
grease
allow
need
it,
to know
man. I
about?
don't. Me not deal with that no more. Those days are done.
Is it because you were young and you were naive?
Yes, I just wanted to be. You just get in there. So I would just accept and take certain things and say, "Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm just getting started. I have to pay my dues and all of that," which is fine. But at a certain point, I was like, I pick and choose now what I do. I know my worth.
Well, good for you that you've earned that respect. You should,
Yeah.
but you should have had it from the get-go.
Right. Exactly. But you live and you learn.
You live and you learn, and you're producing some great art. And
Thank you.
So, well, let's get into this. I'm going to play a song. You're going to recognize the voice on this right away. But I want to talk about the artist who recorded the version that you're emulating here. So let's listen.
Oh.
Beach out, Ammoye, all the fresh, yeah.
Oh, pirate, yes, they rob I. Sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. My hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing? These songs of freedom, all I ever had. Ooh, redemption song. Redemption song. All I ever had. Redemption song.
Oh yeah. One time for one love. From the words of Marcus Garvey when they first hit Bob Marley. And listen here to the speech from Whitney Peer. You gotta break the chains in order to make change. Why you fighting? That's your brother. We all sing the same song. Be kind of one another. Respect your sister like your mother. Take off with ascension, moving with momentum. We talking about revolution in these songs of redemption.
Won't
Red,
you
red.
help me sing?
Fresh, yeah.
These songs of freedom.
That's what we're talking about.
Redemption song.
don't even want to fade it down, but please tell us what we're listening to, Ammoye.
You're listening to Redemption Song, of course, a remake of the legend, Bob Marley, who's my biggest influence in music. He's the reason why I do what I do. And this is featuring, it's a duet, if you will, with Dio Gibson from here.
Who's in the calendar? Making his Toronto Mic debut. Dwayne, yeah.
Oh, really?
In the calendar.
I love it. I love that. Yeah.
So more Dio Gibson coming soon to Toronto Mic. But you mentioned the legend. I wanted to talk about the influence, the inspiration from the Honorable Robert Nesta Marley, because you can't talk reggae music without talking about Bob.
Exactly. So much so that every show that I do, if you come to my shows and you get to know, I always start with a Bob. All my sets, I start with a Bob Marley. Bob Marley is the truest, the epitome of what reggae is, right? And growing up in Jamaica, in the church, by my grandparents, who were very strict Christians, the only other out of gospel music that they allowed us to listen to was Bob Marley. Wow. And this is why I fell in love with him as a person, the music, the writing. How timeless is music. Music is relatable and still relative. And so for me, he became the reason that I wanted to do reggae music and the kind of music that I make when it comes to reggae music.
Like what Bob Marley does is he brings this genre. Now there were other known reggae songs before Bob, but Bob he brings it to the entire planet. Like,
exactly. And this is why when you're saying should a white person be, this is why. Bob Marley was all inclusive, man. It was for everybody. That is what it's all about. And so no, I'm not gonna say don't do this, no, because you have a different color skin. No, that's bullcrap. Let it be it's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
Yeah.
Good to hear, because I'm gonna release a cover of Informer. And I have your blessing, Ammoye's blessing.
I will jump on it with you too.
Honestly,
yes,
don't tempt me with a good time.
Yes, listen to me. I will do that. But yeah, man, I love Bob. He is everything. And we got to actually make a music video for this in Johannesburg, Dio and I. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play that version when Dio Gibson's in the basement here. I'm going to play that version, and I'll just do 60 minutes talking about Ammoye.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Do it.
With your blessing.
Do it. You got my blessing.
He won't mind here.
No. That's family right there, man.
So when I thought about you and I was listening to your reggae and I was preparing for your interview, I started thinking, who's the first woman reggae artist I remember hearing in my life? Okay. So don't say a word even. Yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, because I think my first exposure to reggae, like many Torontonians, and was Bob Marley.
Yeah. Mine too.
I think that's first. And then I was like, who's the first woman reggae artist? Because it is a very male-dominated genre. Much so.
Even though there's women, but they're just suppressed. They don't really get the love and the support and the acknowledgement like the men. More so now. You've seen it now, more so now, but it's still not as on par with the men, unfortunately.
I'm going to play a song for you. We're going back to the early 80s, okay? You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey.
Different style, different fashion, you know? Tell me, say one thing Nancy can't understand. One thing Nancy can't understand. What make them a talk about me ambition? Say what make them a talk about me ambition? Come here, so some of them a ask me where me get it from. So some of them a ask me where me get it from. I told them no, it's from creation. I told them no, it's from creation. Bam bam, hey yo. What a bam bam, bam bam bilang, bam bam bam, bam bam bilang, bam bam bam, hey. What a bam bam, what a bam bam. This woman never trouble no one. I'm a lady, I'm not a man. MC is my ambition. I come free nice of Jamaican, so bam bam.
the song that spawned a million samples, okay? Please tell me, when you're listening to Sister Nancy here in the headphones, what are you thinking about, Ammoye?
Oh my gosh, the pioneer man. Obviously. Another legend. Oh my gosh. I got to see her documentary
Yes.
the other day, last year. And oh my gosh. And talking about resilience. And still doing her thing, eh? Still doing it like she's 16.
Still doing it, but here's the fascinating fact about Sister Nancy. So that song, I think it comes out in 82.
Yeah.
1982, Bam Bam. That's how I say it. I know.
Yeah.
Hers is better than Bum Bum. Okay. So, Bam Bam to me from the Flintstones. But
Yeah.
Sister Nancy is an accountant in New Jersey.
Yes.
You ready for when she decides she will
Work in the bank, yeah.
retire and just become a performer full time? Do you know what year that was? Do you want to guess? Now, you saw the dog. You might know.
I did see the documentary.
It was 2016.
Yes, just very recently, basically like yesterday.
This
She
song
kept her
drops
job.
in 82.
Yeah.
Listen to this song in the headphones.
Yeah.
This woman made most of her cabbage so she could eat as an accountant in New Jersey. Like resiliency is the word.
Absolutely, that's it. That's it. So yeah, there you go. Thank God.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh,
I'm a lady, I'm not a man. MC is my ambition. I come feel nice up Jamaican. So bam bam, say what a bam bam, bam bam dilum, bam bam.
Ammoye, I would like to be by your side in Hamilton when your name is
come true,
announced
Mike. Come true.
as the winner.
Come true, no? Oh,
Your partner won't mind.
no, not to that.
If your partner and my partner sign off on this, you and I will be together
There you go.
as you win your first Juno
Let's
Award
do
in
it.
Hamilton. Okay,
Let's
long
do it.
overdue. Reggae
Yeah,
Recording
man.
of the Year,
Aw.
8th nomination. Honestly, I wish you so much success.
Thank you.
You, even if you don't win a Juno, and that's impossible to even consider, but because 8th time is a charm. You know what they can't take away from you?
Yeah.
You're now an FOTM. You know what that stands for?
Tell me.
Friend of Toronto Mic'd.
Hey,
They can never take that away from
They can't
you.
take that
It's done
away
now.
from me. It's done.
It's done.
It's
I love
in the
this
books
chat.
now. Yes. Yes.
Thanks so much for bringing the warmth.
Oh, I bring the sunshine everywhere I go, so it's my pleasure.
Then you should come back tomorrow.
Yes.
I almost wore shorts today.
Oh, did you?
Well, I'm like, it just felt so glorious to not be
Aye.
freezing my butt off.
I know, right? Oh my gosh.
And again, if Kirk Diamond is listening and you felt some pokes, because I had a voodoo doll. I was
No,
poked.
not for Kirk. No.
I'm worried Kirk is going to win this Juno. It's Ammoye's turn. Thanks for visiting
From
today,
your lips to
Ammoye.
God's ears. Yes.
God listens to me.
Yes. What's meant
God
to be will
listens to
be.
Toronto Mike.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Good. And talk to Julie for me and tell her Toronto Mike is a good, safe
Yes.
place to have a good chat.
Absolutely. And Max.
Oh, Max for sure. Max
Yes.
Kerman, absolutely, from the
Yes.
Arkells.
Yes.
And then while you're in Hamilton, tell Geddy Lee it's his turn too. Let's do it all. Ammoye, I can't believe it. 8 Juno nominations. You're going to win your first Juno in March.
Thank you.
And I'm going to take full credit when you win. You know that, right?
Yes, man. I'll come back.
Oh, you better.
Celebrate with you.
Because you're going to want more lasagna.
Yes, and I'm going to want more lasagna. That is
and
the
more
truth.
beer.
And more beer. All right.
And that brings us to the end of our 1,846th show. I saved the best for 1846.
Hey.
Go to TorontoMike.com for all your Toronto Mike needs. Is there anywhere you want to send people, like social media or a website? Where do you
Sure,
want to send
thank you.
people?
Well, I'm most active on Instagram, Ammoye's Music, AMMOYES Music. And I just started recently doing the TikTok thing.
Okay.
So come find me on TikTok and help me boost up those numbers on TikTok under Ammoye as well, AMMOYE. You can find out more about everything that I'm doing though on my website, and that will take you to all the socials. Ammoye.com, AMMOYE.com.
And much love to all who made this possible. Again, that's Great Lakes Brewery. We just dropped a new episode of their fine podcast, Between Two Fermenters. Speaking of Rush, Palma Pasta. Again, go get your heart-shaped pasta and then get a lasagna while you're at it. Nick Iones, listen to Building Toronto Skyline. RecycleMyElectronics.ca. Ammoye is going there when she gets home. She's got some stuff to get rid of. and Ridley Funeral Home. Their podcast is called Life's Undertaking. See you all tomorrow when my special guest is Dave Bedini from the Rio Statics. See you all then.